forward and wine. Every good body girl.
Yo, people, welcome back to 96 New Start 93 FM. It's your boy Nari here with Ari. It's just us. We're going solo dolo tonight. Big up Anorak Productions. It's all about our special guest in the building right now. Just illuminate the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Place just get a bit brighter. I'm talking about DHQ. You heard DHQ?
Yes.
It's DHQ Johanna Enough,
Why enough though?
aka Monkey Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go into all of that, for all the people
Oh yes.
probably not familiar with who we're talking to right now, there's a viral video going around the place of a pregnant Caucasian lady whining and gyrating and doing all sorts of cool stuff while being pregnant. It took social media by storm. People were saying it was controversial. People were saying, oh, she could be pregnant and doing all these type of things. And yeah, so she's here to talk with us about it now, the reaction on social media and all of that. Hey
Hello.
Joanna, hello.
Thank you.
She's from Sweden also, by the way. You're from
yes,
Sweden, right?
Sweden.
Okay. So if you hear the accent, that's where it's from, people.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's ask though, what's the enough and what is Monkey Joe? So explain
Yeah.
your name.
Yes.
Enough and
Okay,
Monkey
so Johanna Enough. Enough is actually my dance crew.
Okay.
Enough dance crew. And we also call ourselves Enough Productions when we do other things except only dancing ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we will book Jamaican dancers for workshops in Sweden, for instance, or organize other events like heat parties and those things.
Okay.
So yeah, Enough is like our brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we started with the name Enough because when the girls who started the group started, people in Sweden, they were saying dancehall is not a real dance. It's only ass shaking.
Yeah.
And if you want to be a real dancer, you have to do other dancing as well. You can't only do dancehall. And they were saying, well, we think dancehall is enough. So they choose the name Enough. And
Deep.
yeah. And all I do is dancehall.
Yeah.
I do dancehall full time. Dancehall dancing specifically. That's all I do.
So not white girl dancing.
No, dancehall dancing.
Dancehall dance.
Well, you know what is funny? She got the ass
She
for
have it.
You
like,
do.
you do, like...
Is it natural?
Apart
Is it
from the
yours?
pregnant belly, that's what caught my eye with that video.
Really?
No,
No. You're the first one to say that because everybody always say, you know how they always comment, like, since I'm a white girl dancing, like on the videos, it's usually like, but she don't have nothing around there, and then some people will say, but she still do it good even though she don't have anything around there.
I saw 2 videos to prove that. Yeah, she got something working.
Okay.
With. You have something working with, girl. Yeah.
Well, I guess the baby give me a little bit extra.
I do tend to plump up certain areas, you know.
Because I've always been skinny, and since I started dancing more, I got more skinny. Because I always had a little bit of curves too, like around my hips and ass. But since I started dancing more, I just got more fit because that's a natural, when you dance a lot. So, but since I got the baby, I started gaining a little bit more weight again. But now since I'm in Jamaica, I started losing the weight again because of the heat. It's hard for me to eat enough food when it's so hot all the time. Yeah. So I only want to eat fruits and drink water.
So that wasn't a part of it before coming to Jamaica, eating, because that's pregnant women always eat.
Yeah, that's why I was eating small things all the time, and that's why I started gaining weight. But since I came here, I've been here now a couple of weeks, since early December. I started losing weight again, but
because you can't eat because it's hot.
Yeah,
okay.
So it just made me not feel for food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to ask. So you're in Margaritaville. Let's talk about the video at Margaritaville. I Jump. I think that was the song that just come on.
Yeah, RDX Jump.
Yeah, and what possessed you?
Okay, it was like this. I went for over the day with some friends from Sweden. So we just say, okay, let's enjoy Ocho Rios, because I'm always in Kingston. Mm-hmm. So we went there for the day, and we was at the beach next to Margaritaville, and they had this cruise ship right there. So it was so many tourists, a lot of white people on the beach, and they were
on the what?
The beach.
On the beach.
Okay, we'll just have to make sure we have to work with Broadcasting Commission rules. So it sounded like something else.
On the beach.
Okay,
in Ocho Rios.
Accent people.
Sun and sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then they had some dancers working at Margaritaville, and I knew one of them. So I was surprised when I saw him, and I walked up to greet him, and he was like, as soon as I walked in, because I'm a dancehall queen, so he told the people on the mic to call me out, and I was like, no, I'm just chilling, I'm not ready, no, and he said, okay, so I chilled there for 1 hour, and then I encouraged my friend here, Angelica. I encouraged her to start. Hey, Angelica. I encouraged her because they had a competition and they wanted 5 girls, so I encouraged her to do it. And
she's a dancer as well.
Yes, she's also a dancer. So she did it, and a couple more. One girl from Germany and a couple Jamaican girls. So they had a little dance-off contest, and actually my friend Angelica from Sweden, she won.
She?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and when she won, that's when I felt, okay, I can do something now. My turn. So I grabbed the mic and I said, okay, let me challenge the winner.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just got in and just did that little small thing.
You take off your shirt.
But,
let's do this.
So it was more like to put on a show for all the tourists that were around. They were enjoying themselves so much, and I felt like we had the team of dancers who worked there, because they have to try to keep the hype all the time. So we were helping them as well, making it interesting for the tourists, and. So yeah, I just got in there and I just did really a simple thing. For me, that was a really small and simple thing. And then I posted it, and
and puppy tail.
Yeah, and the reaction was so out of like, for me it was so out of place, because it's just, for me, it's a small little simple thing.
I think it's the novelty of a white person, and you're fully white. I don't see no hint of black. You're fully white,
yes,
and you're pregnant. But I think it's just the white and dancehall, and you do it so well.
Yeah,
that's the thing too.
But that's also the thing when something goes viral. It's so much people who see it who are not used to seeing those type of things. Because if it's just my followers, they will say, okay, it's just Johanna dancing like usual, like nothing special about it. But since so much people see it who are not used to seeing that specifically, then it causes a lot of strong reactions.
Yeah. So strong indeed, because I think you even edited your post to say stop calling bad things on your baby.
Yes.
What were the negative things that people were saying though?
No, people have said everything from that I will be an unfit mother, like social services need to take my baby away as soon as I have it, to some people saying that they wish I have a miscarriage. Like this one woman, I posted it, she said she wished I had a miscarriage, and she even said that Jesus need to take the baby back or something like that. So it's not like it was a Christian person, but she still said she wished that. And then it's also some people seem to be genuinely concerned about the child and saying, but isn't that hurting the child? And we can talk about that more specifically, but I think mostly it's about the morals. Like, what do we expect a pregnant woman to do?
Right.
And we expect her to be sitting down calm and being like this holy person who are just morally just stay away from certain things. And so I think it's more about that they're not used or expecting to see a pregnant woman.
But
That's
pregnant women work out. Even harder things like that. So I mean, and they're championing those mothers when they do that. So I guess
that's why I think it really don't have anything to do with that they have a problem with me keeping active. It's not that. It's the specific type, and that I specifically shaking my ass, which is like a sexual, that people see it as a sexual thing. And it's a lot of Americans specifically, I think, who have seen this, and for them specifically, they I don't know what words I can use here.
No expletives.
No S, no Fs.
Okay, but they call me a word that
let's see if we can figure
no
it
B's either.
It means somebody who work with selling sex. Yeah.
Slut.
You can see that?
Yeah, we can say that. So we can say what?
No.
We don't say both 3 times already. Right.
But they will connect my type of dancing with those type of words and being.
You think if it was, so it brings back to the question of dancehall, because if it was like ballet and you're somebody, one of our commenters on Instagram.
They pointed out that
if it was tango and you're just doing some salsa or something, it wouldn't have been as, oh my god, but it's because it's dancehall. It's dancehall culture, black
and
people
some
culture
people,
in a sense.
I would say Jamaicans are people involved in dancehall culture, very protective and overprotective, I would say sometimes. So when they see you, a Caucasian lady, pregnant at that, doing this is, no, them people are mash up culture. I just think it's being blown out of proportion. I say it's something that you do, right? You're a dancehall queen, right?
Yes.
For how long since?
Yeah.
I got the title in 2013 when I won in my country in Sweden. So yeah, since 2013 I'm a dancehall queen.
How you get introduced to dancehall? Let's take it back a little now. How you get introduced to dancehall? Like how you decide, say, you know what, this is the dance that I'm gonna do.
I'm leaving Glexinkirchen and I'm doing. That's an actress in Swedish place, is it?
Why never said Stockholm?
Stockholm. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Stockholm, yeah.
No, I actually I started listening to dancehall music. It was when Sean Paul got big internationally, and he made me understand, because I had been listening to other artists like TOK. They're popular. They've been popular in Sweden, but I didn't know where that music was coming from. But it was after Sean Paul got famous and everybody was talking about that he's Jamaican, and I started looking up other Jamaican artists, and I realized that all the songs and the music that I liked was from Jamaica. And then long after that I find out about the word dancehall, because I didn't know what dancehall meant. When I saw dancehall, I thought it was like house music or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so
a house where you dance.
A lot of people hear dance and think that really.
So, but in some parts of the world they don't use the word dancehall, they use reggae. Like in America, they still call it reggae.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I listened to the music, and then since I understood what it was and I could search for dancehall, I just only started listening to only dancehall and a lot of Vibes Cartel. And
Gaza, you say?
Yes, Gaza. Yes.
Hashtag free Sean Star. First of the year. Free Sean Star. Get that trending.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then I knew that there was a specific dance to the music, and I was trying to look for it, but there were something in the dance schools called raga, and it was like they were dancing to dancehall music, but they didn't know the movement, so they just make up something and dance to the music. And I felt that this is not the real thing. And then when I was out one night, and I think Tony Matterhorn came to Sweden to play, and there was these girls in the club dancing, and I could see that they could do the real thing. And the girls dancing was Melpo and Enough Crew. It was before I was a part of Enough Crew. So I actually saw them and I was very jealous, because I was like, okay, I can just stand here then to the side, because I felt like I could dance like in those times, but they were doing like all the steps and all the right moves to the right songs. And I really understood there is so much more behind this. And since then, that was 2008, since then I've just been diving straight into dancehall, and like I'm always looking, like since what I said before, it's what I do all the time, like 100% thing.
You know what? Sweden is, well, I did some reading up on Sweden, and I found that it's a progressive country, you know, and especially for women. So like you could have been, I'm sure, anything. But why go the way of dance?
You know,
become a dancer?
Actually, I have 6 years of university studies.
Yes.
And
I'm sure your parents must be very proud of the path that you're taking right now.
Of course. No, it's not an issue, but...
See, they're that progressive. They're like,
Yes.
You don't have to worry about money, you know, feeding your kids.
Actually, the end of my university studies, I started focusing more on dancehall, because I did social anthropology, and I chose to write my master thesis about dancehall dancing. So I went to Jamaica for 3.5 months, and I studied this group of dancers called Black Eagles, and that's the starting of how I met the man who put me in this situation.
Yes, JR.
Yes,
JR. Like,
oh, you know that.
I passed.
Who shoots up our dance?
He's called JR Black Eagle. Yeah.
So you came out here at some black penis, and now here we are.
So long story short.
Yes.
So how long has that?
No, we met in late 2012. And then early 2013. I decided to file for papers to make him come to Europe. So
you must be glad the day.
And then,
but
that's 4 years ago. Yeah. So actually, it's all 100% his fault. I'm in this situation, you know. And I'm a dancer, a woman dancer. Yeah. Getting pregnant is not really something that was on my mind. Child? Yes, it's my first child. So, but I'm still glad. I'm still very glad. I'm feeling blessed, and of course, this is something huge for a woman to experience to have a child. So.
You know the sex set?
Yes, it's a boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking Marvin the Beast in there. Whatever gets Marvin the Beast.
Calm down.
Yeah, I put some bucket on some girl and just
Calm down. Yes.
Yeah, but this is a very interesting path, though. So you're a full on dancer, and so how you make your living though with dancing?
Yes,
abroad, especially.
Yes, I teach dance classes that I organize, and that's mainly it. Dance classes.
You don't think you're stealing from us though? Because many people think that say, "Oh, you're coming and you take from us, and then you go abroad."
But you're not contributing.
No, I'm fully aware about all those problems. I remember I've studied social anthropology, and like cultural appropriation is one of those things that I've studied a lot.
That's a Swedish ringtone.
Yeah.
So I'm fully aware about the issues, and that's why that's why I feel it's very important to keep a strong connection to Jamaica, and that's what I've been doing the whole time. So if I was dancing the dance in Sweden, and I didn't have a connection back to Jamaica, and didn't give credit to the people who deserve the credit, and I didn't try to create work opportunities for the Jamaican dancers, then I would say yes, I would. You could see it as a type of skill.
I think that's key. You do that, and plus you've done the education. That's more than what most people out here can say. They're dancehall official and others. You actually do the education.
The thing is, what I'm trying to do is that if I weren't teaching, there wouldn't be no difference really. But what I'm doing is I'm making people know about dancehall. Really know about dancehall.
Yeah, because places like Sweden, is the dancehall culture big up there?
It depends on how you look at it. It's not a part of the official dance schools. It's an underground movement, but it's growing as an underground movement. But that's why it's important for us to educate our students, and we every semester we have we call it like a class where we sit down and talk about what the culture means, what the meaning is behind the dancing, and how it works in Jamaica. And now this year, for the first time, I also organized a trip for my students to come here and see it for themselves, and we bring them around the communities of the dancers and hire them for dance classes.
So who you connected down here locally to carry around? Because I'm sure when you first come here, what was your first impression of dance other than Jamaica? Like, what was it that you heard about Jamaica?
Well, people told me when I was coming here alone, they said, you cannot go there alone. Yes. They say it's too dangerous. Yeah. You cannot. So I started getting nervous, and I'm a person who, I'm not afraid of those type of things, like traveling alone, but people made me nervous. They say, you cannot go there.
Yeah. Caucasians.
Very adventurous.
But, honestly, the people who are the worst when it comes to warning, it's the uptown Jamaicans. And they're like, no, you can't go there and there and there. And I'm like, well, I was at Nipples Tuesday just last night at Waterhouse, and they were like, oh, okay. And they just tell me I can't go there.
You've been there, I've never been there.
Yeah.
Isn't me? I live here.
Yeah. But so it's like, you just have to go into it and connect with the people, because the people are so friendly and they're so genuine when you show them that you really have good intentions, because the Jamaican people they're not going to let anyone step on them. But when they see you have good intentions, they will treat you good. And I always feel welcome, like in every part of Jamaica where I go, I always feel welcome.
Yeah, so who is your tour guide though? So who have you connected with? Like, you've met with Cher and Renee, they're the most popular ones now. So
yeah, and
Keisha.
It's okay, I know most of the dancers, and most of the dancers know me. So I will take when I had my students here from Sweden, I will take them around to different dancers, like Riffical Team or Elite Team and Black Eagles, of course. So it's like for one day, then we go to this specific dance crew, and they bring us to where they are, and I have them teach there where they are. And I actually met Renee 6:30 yesterday, and she told me too that she support my dancing, and she said, keep dancing, don't listen to what people say about your baby. So I'm feeling a lot of support actually from especially Jamaican females. Like yesterday, 2 girls randomly came up to me on the street and said, "You're Johanna, right?" And then they said, you're an inspiration, and keep dancing.
Yeah.
And for them to say that I inspired them, that just make me forget about all the negative comments and just realize that I'm doing something good for other women to feel inspired.
Yeah, because you say you wanted to have a hashtag, a movement where,
Yes.
for pregnant women.
Because I started feeling like people are really working against us. And when Facebook blocked me,
Really?
yeah, Facebook blocked me, and I was so frustrated because I was trying to like this picture of a pregnant woman who posted her picture of her belly for me to see, and I couldn't even like it because Facebook said I was trying to do something abusive.
What?
Yeah. So then I just felt like, okay, we need a movement.
Somebody reports you.
Yes.
Yeah.
People started reporting me because they have a problem with what I'm doing, and that's also that means we need a movement. We need a movement for women who are pregnant to be able to do what they want. And as like what we said before, some people think I'm hurting the baby, but I am not. The dancing is not harmful for the child. It would be like somebody said, I saw a comment, I think it was on your Instagram as well. Somebody said, maybe if she jumped from a building in a jump and split or something, that could harm the child.
Yeah, you're doing Marvin the Beast type stuff.
Yes, that could harm the child, but to shake up, it's no problem. And I've talked to my, to the doctor and been given go ahead.
Yeah.
And to, especially like since I was a dancer since before, I'm supposed to do what my body is used to and keep active.
Right.
And as long as it feels good.
Yeah. Because, I was saying that it would be only serious if you're, because I know people who've had miscarriages, they got pregnant before and had miscarriages. They're the ones that usually are on bed rest because any, adverse or I guess.
Yeah, but you see, miscarriage is always caused by something inside of your body.
Yeah.
Unless you fall and hit like very hard, something in your back or something, or like go through some trauma.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's always something inside of your body happening that your body is pushing away the baby for some reason.
Yeah.
And
so it's nothing that you can do that you usually do. Right.
So to the people who are concerned, don't worry. Don't worry.
You're good.
I have some very old school people out there that say, shake out the baby now. All in the bottom shaking out. Shake out the baby.
Wait, so the $1 million question that I want to know is where would the baby be born? Here in Jamaica or in Sweden?
No, he will be born in Sweden because I'm going back next week.
You don't like it. I joke. Yeah.
No, but in Sweden. And that feels good to be around like the rest of my family as well. And
they're excited for the baby? And
yes, everyone's excited, of course. And the baby's father went back to Sweden as well, so it's him called? Okay.
No, him did call.
He disturbed my Instagram live. Okay.
So we just have to give thanks for coming and telling your side, because as we saw a whole lot of people are saying horrible things.
And when would the baby be born? Because you're saying you're your third trimester.
Yeah, how far
April 10 of April is the expected date. Yes.
Okay.
Because I was worried that you
don't look big at all, though.
I know everybody say I'm so small. They say if this was a Jamaican, this would be month 4. But I'm glad still.
Yeah.
So, but it will probably get bigger later on. So somebody said it's because I'm a dancer and I have a lot of muscles that holding the belly back.
Probably not. I need to dance.
So I don't know if we can do this for this interview. We're gonna do something special for Plus, but I'd really like to experience a wine from a pregnant woman.
She's a married woman.
It don't matter. I'm sure it's just dancing. People, come on. I'd love to experience that. So I don't know if you'd like to do. If you can do it here, if you're willing to do it.
If I can do a dance.
Yeah, like wine on me.
No. I'm not gonna wine on you. You see, this is one of the funny things.
All right, people. I'm used to this. It's okay, Joanna. It's all right. I'm just trying to extend.
You can show us though what you can do.
I can do a little dance, but I'm not gonna wine on you. Sorry, I don't know you.
Joanna, stranger danger.
But the funny thing is, people think I'm so morally free, but I'm not. I'm a prude. Really, I am, and I'm very sensitive when it comes to being close to a man. I'm really like sensitive to that. But people don't think so because I shake up my ass.
Yeah, and it's dancehall though. Dancehall is usually man, woman, daggering. So what we do daggering?
I can do daggering as well sometimes, but you have to be in a specific state of mind and a specific time
which you can't be right now.
And that's like when you're at a dance and maybe the energy just go higher and higher and higher. Maybe you will reach that level, but I don't do it like forced, like just like that. Yeah.
So
I shot the shot, people. I tried.
and you missed.
I did it for the culture. I just know I did it.
But we can still do a dance. You wanna
Of course,
you wanna
After
dance a
we'll
bit?
go on break.
I'm all about uplifting women, and I'm not about pleasing men. Sorry, I'm really not.
Alright, it seems like you go both ways. It's okay.
No, you don't have to bring it there. Just because you get this.
Typical man. Typical man. Oh my god.
People, I'm sure this is a record for the most time As has been said in an interview, but we give thanks, Joa. Tell people though where they can follow you and
Yes. Okay. So Instagram, Johanna Enough.
yeah.
Okay, and on Facebook it's either Monkey Joe or Johanna Junker.
Why Monkey Joe though?
Yeah,
Monkey Joe, because I'm a monkey.
Really?
Yeah, no, I used to love like climbing stuff, and I used to be really, really crazy before,
Yeah.
but early this year I got injured, so that's why I've been taking it easy. But maybe probably in the
Oh,
future
so you're
you'll
the
see me go-
female. You're the female Marvin.
yes, you can see that. Maybe.
Okay.
So,
give
yeah.
thanks.
Yeah,
The
so
Monkey Joe.
as soon as the baby's out and I'm feeling fine, I will start climbing again.
Oh my god.
There should be a recovery time, Joanna.
Mommy, what are you doing?
There should be a recovery time.
So Johnny, you're going to. So when you go up, you're still going to make it's going to be business as usual. Coming back.
Yeah,
here
like
and-
actually the day after I come home, dance classes start again. So I'm gonna be back to teaching. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And next time you come, please come here.
Yes, I will come back.
Stop here.
Don't worry. Yes.
Feel free. Don't mind racist, Ari. Alright, people, it's Johanna Enough.